Hey guys, it's your boy Tacho here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and if you've got the FEH Pass, then today we got a free copy of the Resplendent Azura. So we're just going to go ahead and take a quick look at Azura. We're going to take a look at her base kit, we're going to take a look at her skills, some possible builds you may want to run on her, and some setups. So let's just get started, and looking at this base kit so many years later, oh man, like, it's obvious she was a day one unit. This was from a more innocent time before there was even skill inheritance. So speed up 3 was actually pretty good at day 1. And Fortify Res wasn't too shabby either. But, I mean, in today's game, like, if they released a 5-star exclusive with this base kit, they would just get pointed and laughed at. Like, I'm just being honest. If you take a look at Forrest, the latest demote that we got on the Journey Begins banner, his base kit is actually better than this Azura, and she's a 5-star exclusive. So that's really not cool. But what really makes this Azura interesting is that she is the only Lance dancer in the game right now. And that's good on the high investment build because she has access to its curtains. So we're going to cover all that in due time. But for now, her base kit weapon is Sapphire Lance, and it's just a gem weapon. I'm not really a fan of the standalone gem weapons, or even standalone Triangle Adept in the A slot, but I do like them on perf refines when they are accompanied by another good effect, like a guaranteed double attack in the case of some of the horse units, or also just gaining a bunch of stats. So when it comes to these gem weapons, I do like them in certain instances, but for the most part they are very boring and bland. She does of course have Sing as her assist, which is what makes her so special. And for recommended IVs, I have to say go with plus speed. Really, she's not too terrible all around. Like, she's got decent stats except for defense, but her speed is pretty decent, and getting plus speed is going to make her a little bit more worthwhile on some of these other builds. So I would say go for plus speed. And for the budget build, she is lucky that she's a Lance unit, and Wagasa was a free-to-play Lance from the Tempest Trial Lake Jarn. So I would recommend going for Wagasa on her. It comes with a built-in Chill Defense 3 skill, so that's just -7 defense to the highest defense enemy on the enemy team. And for a dancer, that's really good. That's also why we have Chill Res 3 in the seal slot. I like having dancers that can debuff the foes and really augment the damage that the units she's dancing on are gonna do. So let's say you've got, like, I don't know, player phase Ophelia on the team. Chill Res as a seal is gonna lower the enemy's res, and then when you dance on Ophelia, she's just gonna hit that much harder. Same of course goes for physical type units with Wagasa. So I do like that combo, but pretty much all of the chill skills have become sacred seals at this point. So feel free to just pick your favorite there. Chill Speed and Chill Attack are also good options too. We're going to keep Sing, obviously. That's really the only reason you should be using her. And for her special, we're going to go with Moonbow. If you need her to fight in an emergency, then Moonbow is going to be the best way to go. It's a 2-hit, so she can get it to activate in 1 round of combat. And it's just going to help her out and help her deal some more damage. Fury 3 as the ace skill, which is going to augment all of her very nice all-around stats. And I do still like having Fury on a lot of budget builds since it's easy to get and pretty much every unit is going to appreciate the plus 12 to their BST. Now for the B slot, you have 2 options in my opinion. You either go with Wings of Mercy or you go with Escape Route. That's just how it is when it comes to dancer units. The ability to warp to an ally and then just instantly get the dance is way too helpful. And between Wings of Mercy and Escape Route, I feel like Wings of Mercy is a little bit more consistent. But of course in Aether Raids, where you can flip a Bolt Trap and lower your HP instantly, that's when Escape Route really starts to shine. So just pick your favorite between those two. In the C-slot passive, we have Attack Opening, which actually just became free to play on the Grand Hero Battle Iago, who is releasing very shortly. But if you don't want to sacrifice your Iago, then feel free to go with something else like Attack Tactic 3 or even Drive Attack 2. There's a lot of really good options in the C slot. Just pick whichever one you think is going to support the team the best. And that pretty much covers it for the budget build. You do have a couple of other options for the weapon though, like let's say you wanted her to have a little more stopping power. You could go with Slaying Spear Plus or Harmonic Lance, and she's just going to pack a little bit more of a punch if you go for those. So those are some decent things to consider. But now we move on to the high investment build with this Azura, and its curtains is really going to shine on her. She's the only dancing unit that can have this, and it's really good on Gale Force units, especially in Aether Raid's offense, where you need her to just jump to an ally with Wings of Mercy, get a quick attack off, and then activate Gale Force at the same time, and then dance on the exact same ally that she jumped to with Wings of Mercy. And you can start up a big chain of attacking and dancing and using Gale Force like that. So it's really good for one-turn kill strategies in Aether Raid's offense. And that's why this Azura is still holding her own with this nice little niche that she has. For the A skill, we're just going to go with Attack and Speed Push 4. It's going to give her a lot of attack and a lot of speed, and really that's all she needs. And in the C slot, we have access to Joint Drive Attack now, which arguably is the best C skill in the game, I think. Outside of course, the unique ones like Divine Fang. But in a perfect world, if you could just have Joint Drive Attack on your entire team, on a 4-man squad, you just get plus 16 attack to everybody if everyone has it. So I think Joint Drive Attack is pretty silly, and it is really good on anybody, especially a dancing unit. And we've got Flashing Blade 3 as the Sacred Seal, just so you can really easily activate Gale Force. So its curtains is going to drop Gale Force down to a 3-hit CD, and then you could have a lot of other ways to lower it further. Infantry Pulse on the team. Azura's HP is pretty low, so that's an easy way to get -1. You can also go for Ostian Pulse on Legendary Hector. There's also ally support with Veloria for an even better special cooldown drop. And you also have the option to just go with the Quicken Pulse Sacred Seal. So all of these are pretty good options. So overall, this Azura still holds up pretty well, and she is very nice to have in Aether Raids if you go out and fully invest in her like this. And that's pretty much all there is to say about Azura. We do have the reveal for the next Resplendent hero, and it turns out that it's going to be Eliwood, which I was not expecting him to be the next Resplendent hero, at least not this early. I knew he was going to be one eventually, because his OG artwork could use an update for sure. But he's such a good unit that just the thought of giving him +10 to his BST was kind of a foreign concept to me. He did just steal Brave Roy's Refine, which gave him a chance to shine once again. And now that he's going to get +10 to his BST, he's just going to be straight up better than Brave Roy now, which I think is pretty funny. Brave Roy is, of course, a 5-star exclusive, while this Eliwood is easy to get as a 3 or a 4-star summon. And honestly, after he gets this Resplendent bonus, it's going to be really hard for me to say he's not the best option right now for merging. Like, compared to all the other Day 1 units, I actually think this Resplendent Eliwood is probably the best Day 1 unit in the game now. So that's really awesome. And if they're going to keep holding it down really well with the FEH Pass units like this, like, all of the free-to-play FEH Pass units have been splendid options. We've got Cordelia, we got Sophia, and now we have this Eliwood. So I'm just going to renew the FEH Pass again, and hopefully they keep holding it down really well like this with the future Resplendent variants. And actually, guys, let me know in the comments section who you think will be the next Resplendent hero after Eliwood. They've been going in a pattern where it's been a 5-star exclusive and then a free-to-play option. So the next one after Eliwood should be another 5-star exclusive unit. And I want to know who you think it's going to be and why. Let me know in the comments section down below. And that's pretty much it for our video today, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the builds. And as always, this is your boy Tacho signing out. So I'll catch you guys again in the next one.